Hello, hello on this Wednesday. Oh my gosh, it has been a week since I did my last live video, and I have to tell you, I do have a topic for today. But one of the things that I was kind of cracking up at, I was like, this is going to be so much fun. When I started it, I'm trying to be more do it now, do it now. Like, if I have an idea, I'm just going to run with it. And I thought last week, maybe I didn't think that through all the way because we were took a little family vacation last week. On Thursday, went to Busch Gardens or Water Country USA, and on Friday went to Busch Gardens. Not appropriate places to be having your phone and then stop. But I thought every day so far since I started the live videos at 12:12, which there's only been a few, but I've been somewhere different every single day at 12:12, which is kind of cracking me up. So I kind of almost want to track it, like, and say, where am I going to be? But today I wanted to share about the word focus. And I just listened to a conference call for sales directors in our national area. And it just reminded me of these concepts that we know to be true, but sometimes we just need to be reminded. And maybe there were even things that we did in the past and were habits and somehow fell out of them. And so it's always good to just to have those reminders. And we live in a world of many, many distractions, more distractions than ever before because of technology and all that. And we all know this to be true. And what can happen is those distractions can become actually addictions or habits that we just keep going to. And habits are kind of crazy because we can be in these habits, not even realize how habitual we are. So one thing that I have been doing is really question your day. Walk through your day and in your mind, or even just pay attention as you're walking through the day and really question things and say, is this necessary? Am I doing this out of habit or because I'm actually making a choice to do that? And if I am making a choice, does that choice line up with my priorities of what I say my priorities are? Because there is only so many minutes in a day, and we have to do the things that are the most important, not just important, but the most important, right? I'm sure you've heard the analogy of the rocks in the jar, and we got to fill it with the big rocks first, and then the pebbles will find their way, and then the sand will fill their way. And that's how we're able to do so much more than if we fill a jar full of just the little things of sand all day. And so one of the concepts that I was reminded of is that our boundaries that we create for ourselves and even our plan for our days that we create for ourselves actually give freedom. And I think it's like a reverse in our brain that sometimes we think if I schedule myself and not schedule like I got to go here with the kids and I got to go here with the kids and I got to have this appointment here, blah, 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 like not that kind of crazy schedule, but boundaries of these are the things that are important to me. I know I want to exercise. I know I need to fill my cup with time for me personally. I know I need, the things that are the priorities that will make your day balanced and full and productive. By schedule them, I mean like, okay, I know the night before, if I'm going to have that time for me, this is where it needs to be, and then guard it and then protect it and really put boundaries around that, right? And so a lot of times we think like that's going to box me in and I want to be free. I have flexibility. That's why I love my job. I have flexibility. But actually when we don't schedule it and plan for it and put boundaries and guard it, what happens is we become everywhere and reactive and depleted because we're trying to do so much all at one time, and that's not freedom. That is a false sense of freedom. Totally. And so if you are a freedom and choice person and you love that freedom and flexibility, just know that plans and schedules and routines that line up with your priorities are not boxing you in. They're not taking away your flexibility and your freedom. They are actually creating it, because then you're totally free that I know there's other things that are important to do, but they're going to be later because right now I can totally focus on this. And you'll find that you can be so much more productive in less amount of time. So that's my thought for you today at 12:12, and I'm gonna be better. I know I was gone. I started something and then was gone, but I actually turned my alarms off, which was not helpful. So I realized, oh my gosh, I didn't do this on Monday and Tuesday because my alarm was off. So sometimes we just have to do those little tiny systems that will help us remember. So the alarms are turned back on, and I am on a mission to make this more of a great habit for me and for you. So look forward to seeing you again live tomorrow at 12:12. And I'm also figuring out technology. So I see someone's watching me live, but I got to figure out the settings on my phone to know who it is. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll be tuning in soon. Make today excellent.